Hi there, it's Tony here from the TR Lewis channel supporting parents and children in the early years. I'm just coming on here today, I hope you're all well, just to talk to you about the parenting problems that was being shared today on the programme this morning, and just wanted to sort of get feedback really on what you thought of their discussion and the lady that was doing the talk. I noticed that a lot of people were ringing about children's behavioural problems, and I just kind of wanted to sort of touch base a little bit on that topic. A lot of children's behavioural issues is mainly stemmed from them wanting attention, which I agreed with really. They sort of touched base a little bit about it on the programme, but wanting your attention. And some children will try various different ways to get that attention, either be really, really pleasing and really good behaviour, or the other end of the scale where they're having a tantrum and, throwing things or screaming and shouting, etc., which happens to all children. You're not an alien if you have a child that has a tantrum. We've had our fair share. And so I just kind of wanted to say that, children are learning from us at the end of the day as their parents, and they are like sponges. So how you speak to your child will be how they will learn to speak. You'll hear when a child starts using words like actually, or when they come out with all these big words at such a young age, and they're copying and they're listening and they're repeating what they know, and they know no different to what they are being told. If we told them that the sky was green, they would believe us. Yeah, so they're learning from us. And so I just want to encourage you, if you are a parent who is having behavioural problems with their children, I don't really like to label it like that, because as far like the Danish, for example, they label the terrible twos, what we call the terrible twos here, as the boundary testing age. And I think that's perfect. It's such a great name. And seeing as we are in a society and a world that loves to label things, I would much prefer to call it the boundary testing age rather than the terrible twos. And because at least you know then what you're going to get. You're going to get this child that is going to try and test the boundaries. And it's perfectly normal, and it's their way of learning. And it's good. You want a child that is going to do that because you want them to know what is right from wrong, what is safe from unsafe. And it's about that discipline and how you speak to the child. If you need to take a minute to leave the room and compose yourself in the kitchen, don't feel bad about it. It's better that you do that than shout and have a loud response, because that child is going to learn that's how you respond to those things. And so it's about taking a minute. And also as well, our son is 3, and he understands consequences. And I just think as well, like if you have a child that has, behavioural problems, and you're constantly telling them, don't do this, why do you do that, why is it always you, why is it that you have to get your shoes on last before leaving the house, they're hearing the negative all the time. And search for that positive praise. When they are doing something good, even if it's something small. And they also said this on the show, you're eating your breakfast, you're sitting at the table really nicely, or you've been really helpful today. And I'll be doing another topic on a list of 25 ways that you can encourage your child, all the different things that you can say. Because sometimes when you're encouraging children, you can feel a bit like you're saying the same thing over again, or well done, or really good boy and girl, and you kind of want to find different ways. Like, I really appreciated it when you did this, or that was really helpful when you did that. And speak life over your children. Yeah, you don't want to speak negatively over them. You want to speak life over your children. They are your fruit. And so, I just want to encourage you to, it's perfectly normal that they're going to be testing and they're going to have these tantrums, but just to take a minute and, trying to explain to your child, if you do that, just know the consequences are this. And try to speak calmly. And I know it's not always easy, because they can be extremely testing. And like they said on this morning, notice the points and the times and the patterns when this kind of behaviour strikes. And it's normally when you're in a rush and like all 5 of you or however many you've got are trying to leave the house to get to school on time. And just for your mental well-being, just try and just take a minute and you know, and just evaluate the situation and respond calmly, because ultimately it will help you, and if it helps you, it's going to help the children at the end of the day. So yeah, keep on keeping on, be encouraged. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.